What do you think is the best advice you've ever gotten?
The best advice I ever got was advice I received on another podcast from Spencer Sellens, if you know Spencer Sellens.
I know. I don't know what happened to him.
Well, he's not dead.
He's not dead.
I think he had a baby, if I recall my last correction, my last conversation correctly. I guess I'm drunk. But
he got a half a Miller High Life down.
Yeah. I did have a beer with dinner, so this is technically 2 beers. This is a beer and a half, in my defense.
I had 2 salty crews with Josh in the earlier podcast.
Oh, okay, so we're both loaded. All right,
we're fucked up, dude. Plus, I'm on a lot of Adderall.
Well, that goes without saying that we're on a lot of Adderall.
Yeah, let me tell you, I'm so fucking focused right now.
Yeah, but before we were recording, I remember you were just staring at a game of solitaire on your computer. Not making any, gripping the mouse really tight.
Yeah, you ever chug Adderall from a funnel before? little Adderall bomb.
That would be so awful.
I got some Adderall delayed capsules in my butthole right now, dude. It's about to go to my fucking prostate, and it's about to be alert. I'll tell you that. So Spencer Sellens had a baby. You're on his podcast.
Yeah.
And
so
he told you.
He told me, this was right before I left Sacramento. I was like having a bit of an existential crisis, and like I was like asking everyone I knew for life advice, and I like asked him if he had any advice as I went on. I was like 25 at the time. I was like going on into like being a real man, and I was like, "What's your advice?" And he said, "Don't ask questions that you don't want to know the answer to." Which, like, up to that point in my life, I'd always been the sort of person who always asked lots of questions.
Oh, for sure.
And, like, always, you know, I would always ask leading follow-up. Like you know, I was an interviewer with people. Yeah. And then I was like, that's, like, something I never considered before.
Mm-hmm. I'm treating people like Google. I ask a lot of questions.
So you're kind of the opposite. You're, like, asking every question possible.
Maybe I ask a lot of questions.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, but no, I should stop.
Well, I don't think I think that's just like having an inquisitive mind. Like, I don't think it means that you should stop being inquisitive. It just means like I'm trying to think of an example. Like,
no, I mean, I feel like I get what you're saying. Like, sometimes you don't need to know why it ended. You know? Sometimes.
That's, like after a breakup.
Yeah.
You don't need to ask why you got dumped.
Yeah. You don't need to improve yourself. Yeah. You don't need to fix that part that caused your relationship to split apart. You don't need to fix that because you are still inherently a good person.
You're perfect.
There's nothing wrong with you. You're fine. It's their fault.
I actually tried. I don't, like, anytime I've, like, been dumped in the last, like, year or so, I don't follow up anymore. Like, the last time I followed up was, like, my ex-girlfriend. I was like, why'd you break up with me? And she's like, well, you're just a little too depressed. Like, you're a lot to deal with.
Well, that doesn't
I was like,
happier.
Yeah, I was like, wow, I feel 10 times worse than I did before.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's you just don't sometimes, you know?
No, for sure. I asked someone once why they broke up with me, and they said, because you keep on putting on a Chuck E. Cheese costume that you made yourself, and you go out into the park in the middle of the night, and you scream at people. And I don't know if I can live with that kind of lifestyle anymore. I can't explain it to my friends. Nobody understands.
Honestly, I would like someone who, like, at least you have hobbies, right?
At least you got something going.
At least you're not just in the house all night, you know?
What are you playing Legends of Zelda on your phone? Fuck you.
Yeah, go play real Legend of Zelda in the park.
with a Chuck E. Cheese costume you made yourself.
Yeah.
Looking like Ronnie the Rat or whatever his fucking... I guess his name is Chuck E. Cheese.
His name is Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Hell yes, dude. He is entertaining. I'll give him that. He can dance, he can sing, and boy, can he nibble.
Boy, can that rat cook a fucking pizza. Boy, can that rat fill a pit with balls and put kids in it.
Yeah.
And then give them pizza.
And boy, does it fuel me with the rage to go out in the middle of the night and scream
What? Hell yeah, what? Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? What? Can I get a hell yeah? What? Hell yeah, what? Hell yeah. And I know it ain't right, and I know you shouldn't take this advice, but make sure you really drunk when you drive and walk on some glass with no shoes on and don't pay for your meal, dine and dash. You better not ask me for no advice, because I'm gonna tell you the wrong thing to do. So can I get a hell yeah? What? Yeah. Hell yeah, what? Hell yeah.